Hello everybody and welcome back to Bowman Nation. We're back on World of Warships Legends, and I have out the Tier 6 German battleship, the Gneisenau. Now, if you remember from my SHAREfactory video, I was talking about the Gneisenau a little bit, and how it is somewhat of a mixed review ship. Some people think it's bad,
Wait, I'm not shooting it.
others think it's okay.
This is blasphemy.
I'm going to show you the good side of this ship.
Oh my god, what?
Now, I do not play this ship like the Iowa at all, or most of my other battleships for that matter. I want, for whatever reason, to drive this ship straight into the enemy team and just hit everything as hard as I possibly can before I die. Why? I don't know. It might have something to do with the fact that it has turtleback armor and it has a lot of secondaries and it's a German ship and it's got torpedoes. But yeah, I want to just take this thing straight into the enemy team and just brawl it out. And that gets me killed a lot. Gets me killed quite often. I don't think I have actually survived a single battle with this ship because of the way I play it. But I typically clear 100,000 damage in every game because of that. So yeah, this is a video of me doing that exact thing. Driving right into the enemy team and just seeing what happens. Doing every bit of damage that I can. So, there's 3 ships out here. Thankfully no destroyers. There's a Graf Spee, a New Orleans, and a Queen Elizabeth. And I go straight into this cap after him in just a few minutes. I'm not worried about the New Orleans. I'm not really worried about the Queen Elizabeth, even though they are shooting me. I'm not that worried about them. The ship that I am really worried about is that Graf, because of his torpedoes. That's the only thing I'm really worried about at this exact moment. Because knowing there's no destroyers, I ain't gotta worry about torpedoes except from the Graf. So I threw those torpedoes of mine out thinking he was going to get cheeky and try to go out through their broadside and try to get torpedo launch out. But he doesn't do it. I don't know if he runs aground here or what happens, but I'm watching him the entire time I'm throwing shots out at these other 2 ships, and he's not moving much. He's just kind of there. So I've got it in reverse because that's what I thought he was going to do. I thought he was going to come out and throw torpedoes. But he doesn't. So I'm sitting here watching him thinking, what the hell are you doing? But then I'm looking at the map, the mini-map up there, and I'm like, okay, it does not look like he's at the proper angle to be launching torpedoes. So I'm going to go in here broadside, take a little bit of a punch, but I'm going to get my own torpedoes off on him. So I take off full speed ahead and force this issue. Now I got all my turrets pointing this way, so if my torpedo fails, I should be able to get some pretty significant damage on him before he is able to return fire with torpedoes. But in the meantime, till I get to that point, I'm going to be throwing shots at this Queen Elizabeth and just see what sticks. I don't really want to shoot at the New Orleans because he's more maneuverable, but it pays off. I get a Citadel and pretty significant damage on her. So now I'm getting into the danger zone with this Graf. He is less than 4 kilometers away from me, and I only got 1 gun loaded right now. But I'm about to be reloaded. And he is broadside to a certain degree. Now he can launch torpedoes here, so I immediately start turning in. I catch him with a Citadel, catch him on fire with my secondaries. Launched him out ahead of him because he was going to go forward. Now see, there's torpedoes, knew they were coming. Turned in. Now he does the same thing. I miss him by a hair because he turns in and he speeds up a little faster than expected. Now we're on a collision course, but I know he's trying to get those other torpedoes off. But I get my guns reloaded and I punch him right in the mouth and take him down before he's able to do so. Now I'm broadside to the New Orleans and the Queen. I just feel like the Queen is going to slow down or try to come to a stop, so I just go on and throw my torpedoes out. Just a chance. Maybe they'll back up. I don't know. I haven't played the British ships that much, if at all, honestly. So I don't know how quick they can speed up and slow down. So I can't necessarily hit the Queen at the moment, so I'm going to try to shoot the New Orleans because his faster reload, 203 millimeters, are starting to hurt. He's shooting armor piercing straight into my broadside. That's starting to hurt. But I hit him with a devastating strike, 2 citadels, and down he goes. I'm up to 95,000, 96,000 damage now because I got a fire going on the Queen Elizabeth. So now I'm going to charge straight ahead at this ship, and that fire was doing some pretty significant damage. Go throw some shots out. And of course, I will leave you with 1 health point left. Turn off to my right. Secondaries, take them down. Shots coming in from somebody else. You're welcome, Pensacola. Oh no, there's a Scharnhorst. Yep, my time on this map is not much longer. Let's just go and throw some shots out and see what I can do here. So, I ended with 113,000 damage, 25 hits, 4 citadels, 3 fires, 39 secondaries. Took down 2 ships. So yeah, it's a good ship, not a great ship. It's kind of just there. Like, subscribe, leave a comment if you feel the need. Y'all have a great day. We'll see you in the next one.